all of a sudden, of course, it is Summer League, right? So it's basically an exhibition series. But a big factor riding on this game as well is the mental piece heading into the fall season. The team that wins today knows that they can beat the other team. Ashley, kind of what are your thoughts on that? You just got out of the uniform. What are your thoughts in that mental matchup in terms of the outcome of today's game weighing on the fall season?
It's definitely winning this game definitely gives you some confidence towards the fall season, and I think that really helped us these past seasons, knowing that if we beat them now, we'll be able to beat them during the season.
So last season in the fall, Beekmantown had a 13-3-1 campaign. They lost the Section 7 Class A final to Peru in overtime. Saranac were the sectional champions at the Class B level. They finished 10-7-2. Saranac has had tremendous success in the decade of the 2020s. They've won every sectional title except for 2024 when they lost in penalties to Northeastern Clinton on this fieldhouse turf. Beekmantown, we mentioned that lost to Peru, that snapped a streak of 2 straight sectional titles. Both of these teams in Class A this coming season. Something we'll have to give. Saranac at the scholastic level during the fall season has not beaten Beekmantown since 2023. Last year, Beekmantown defeated the Spartans 3-1, 3-0, and 4-0. They met twice as NSLD1 foes and an additional time in the Mechanicville tournament in mid-October. So it looks like we're just seconds, I'd say, away from opening kick here. The officials for today's game will be Kowalski Square, Jerry Kowalski and his son Caden by the looks of it from here. So another angle of this Summer League, if you're new to the Section 7 Summer League, is this is essentially JV and varsity combined. So you'll see a lot of young players here on the turf tonight, Michelle.
Yeah, that's true. It gives everybody an opportunity to play all summer, refine their touches, get ready for fall. It's really a great program. I'm not sure exactly when it started, but it works really well.
Whitney Frary, of course, the Plattsburgh State head women's soccer coach, is the coordinator of this league. She's not here tonight. Her assistant coach, 𝗦𝗢𝗘𝗢𝗢, is in attendance. She's the site coordinator. Tanya Armelino and Franzi ran this league for many years before Whitney got up here to the North Country. Of course, they're now the head coaches at the University of Bridgeport, a Division II school down in Western Connecticut. But
they did a lot for this program. 2 wonderful coaches.
And as Michelle mentioned, a great opportunity for summer development, and no coincidence as well that we've seen an influx in local recruits make their way to Plattsburgh State to play in the fall after this league has really gained popularity.
For sure. It's nice to see local kids stay in the area and be able to contribute at the collegiate level.
There's close to probably a dozen local players on the women's soccer roster this coming year. Of course, Sydney Myers is really the heart and soul of the Cardinals' attack. She is a Saranac graduate. Leah Parker, another Saranac alum, is on the Plattsburgh State team. Sophie Miller represents Beekmantown on the Cardinals roster as well. Bryn Height from NCCS, Amaya Abelard from Plattsburgh.
And Claire Reynolds from
Buckhead Valley, yeah. A couple of recent graduates, I should say. Hannah Myers from Peru, Jillian Bazayo from Ausable Valley, Lily Kaiser as well from Ausable. Yeah. So it looks like we're ready for the opening kick. Lucy Conroy in the center circle right on Berge here at the Fieldhouse Complex. Beekmantown wearing black with white numbers. Saranac wearing red with no numerals.
It's really nice to see Rihanna Gilligan back on the field.
Yes. Ashley, you played club soccer and high school soccer for many years with Rihanna. Sidelined with an ACL injury last fall. Great to see her back out here.
Yes, for sure. She is one of the most dominant players, and it really hurt us last year that she was not able to play, but we dealt with it. We put another athlete in her position, and, well, it worked out, but it's very nice that she's back.
And Rihanna's scoring threat from wherever she is on the field. She can send it home from 40 or 50 yards out, and she does routinely.
Yep.
So Beekmantown in control. Conroy sends it out to the wing. Purrier punches it ahead. Here's Hagedorn in stride up front. She tries to settle it, top of the 18. Now works inside, takes a shot, and she scores. So Beekmantown with the early momentum here as the Endicott College commit Carly Hagedorn finds the back of the net. She was left all alone up front and then tucks it in the near post. And less than I'd estimate 2 minutes into this match, Beekmantown with a 1-0 advantage.
I'm going to jump in and say hello to Mrs. and Miss for joining us. Barnes, yes, absolutely great to have you, and Tyler, obviously great to have you. This is Jeff Garrett. Yeah, glad to be here tonight. I mean, Michelle, I thank you for bringing it to our attention. Thought it was a good opportunity, to give these girls some spotlight, right, which is always most important for us, and a little preview of the season, right? See a little soccer. I mean, I can't believe the crowd out here. It's unreal. But anyway, thank you guys for coming. And yeah, I figured we just kind of treat it like an exhibition, an all-star game kind of thing. I might go down on the sideline, try to talk to some people if the two coaches don't get too intense.
Intense is both of these coaches' middle names.
That's
Jeff.
what I mean. So, and Ash, thank you for coming. What's your schedule? When do you head to college?
Well, I'm just going to Plattsburgh
Oh,
State,
you are? Okay.
but
All right.
I'm living on campus, so I move in the 19th of August.
All right.
Yes.
And the next chapter begins.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you.
Thank
you
you.
for doing it. Now that I know you're going to be local, you might be doing more of these
Oh,
games.
yeah.
All right, Tyler, I'll kick it back to you.
So after that early goal, Beekmantown still in an offensive formation here. Rolls back to Addie Steele at the back line. Lizzie Burnham is the center back tonight for Beekmantown. And over the years, with Beekmantown's success over the past few seasons, the defense has been a big factor in that. And Ashley, you played a central role in this Beekmantown defense.
Yeah. I was a starter for 3 years since I was a sophomore, and I got to experience a couple different players, and defense is one of the most important parts of the game, but it doesn't really, get the spotlight at times. And it's very important, and I think that people take it for granted sometimes, but this defense, Beekmantown's defense, is pretty stellar.
And the offense helping their cause, Carly Hagedorn with a second goal. As her sister reamed a shot off of the goalkeeper, she kind of punched it out to the top of the six where Carly Hagedorn lay in wait, and it's already 2-0 in favor of Beekmantown.
Now, I do know Saranac's got a lot of their normal lineup, either away on vacation. I think some are playing maybe some club basketball or such. So factor that in. But again, I think both teams are out here to get a good run. I mean, Ash, you know better than I would, right? Is that really more the focus, just trying to get the ball on your foot, get used to it kind of thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Miller over for Olivia Hagedorn. Now brushed away. Sent back across the center line where Hagedorn will juggle it ahead. Lucy Conroy settles it up the far side. Hagedorn serves it into the 18. Reese Purrier up front. She's tangled at the top of the 6. It's cleared away, no foul. Settled again by a Hagedorn. Out to Miller, who's playing in the midfield. I feel like we saw her kind of all over the place last season, Olivia Miller, during the fall season.
Yeah, she does a really good job in the midfield.
Long ball started ahead. Adeline Svensson way out of the penalty area. Cleared away to the foot of Gilligan. Certainly a big factor, probably the biggest factor heading into this season for Beekmantown is a new face between the bars. It's the first time Beekmantown has had a new goalie since 2022. Megan Berto off to Division II Bridgeport. So Adeline Svensson now the starting face in net. The great defense in front of her, of course. Zedek and Burnham collaborate there. Now up for Miller.
For Beekmantown, where do we think the other kind of where they need to plug, right? Obviously, you lost the other Hagedorn, the non-related Hagedorn, Natalie Stone, Ashley, obviously yourself. But I think there's a lot of young talent capable of coming in and plugging those holes from what I hear. Do you see any sort of drop off or no, they have the talent to maybe not fall back too far? Anyone?
They definitely have the talent to, I would say, go even farther this year than
Oh, wow.
they did
Okay.
last year. Yeah.
Okay. A lot of girls from JV or?
There's some
Yeah.
there's some talented athletes coming up, and I think especially through this summer league, they'll get to know each other better and play
Yeah.
with each other, so
Yeah.
it'll just help them in the future.
That's probably another advantage of this too, right? Ash is new kids coming up. They do get a chance to play with the other girls.
Yes.
Our junior, or I should say Beekmantown's junior varsity team has, I think, one loss in the past 2 seasons, right? So certainly an impressive core coming up to the varsity level.
And then for Saranac, and again, I know a lot of their normals aren't here, but the speed, right? I mean, that's going to be their story, is the speed that they have on the field. They were obviously great last year and very young. All those girls are a year older now, so it'll be exciting, especially now with all of them and both these teams in Class A and then the two teams that played earlier. It should be an interesting season.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Saranac's always gritty. They play hard. We were successful against them last year in the 3 matchups we had, but the scores really didn't indicate the game itself. They never give up, and they're fast, like you said. They're very, very quick to the ball. And an advantage for them is by the end of the season, they didn't start any seniors, so the entire starting lineup is back. So
yeah,
it's a major advantage.
It's funny you say that, because I was trying to think, gee, who did they lose? And
they did. They lost some seniors. One gal tore her ACL. She was a starter, but
yeah.
That was terrible.
Michelle, can you put your mic a little closer, or you're just a little, I don't know if it's that, or turn up the volume. Tyler can help you. He's the expert.
Some Beekmantown subs taking a run here. The Eagles in front 2-0. Gilligan will win the ball, center of the field, pushes it ahead for Miller. She has Reese Purrier up the left side, Conroy at the middle. And just a touch too far, and
that's it.
Again, a through ball from Miller, looking for Purrier to no avail. Up the near sideline, a young Spartan now cuts back center of the park. Looks like might be Hannah Ford-Jett in the middle there with a touch. Now Hagedorn looking for her sister. Corner of the 18, out toward the end line. Saranac just trying to clear it off the end line. Even if it surrenders the corner, it will go out, and it will be a goal kick. To your point about the speed and youth of the Saranac roster, Jeff, they've kind of been a ticking time bomb for several seasons now. They have the talent, they have the speed. It's just a matter of when they mesh. Of course, Coach Liberty's 2 daughters up top are certainly a lethal prowess with their speed. They have the young Castine and net. Steele will win that ball and unable to keep it in.
So I chuckled at this last year when these two, when you guys were playing both games, the different coaching styles, right? I always called Coach Chapman, the silent assassin. And then Amber, I think she runs 8 miles every game.
Yes.
So, it's great to watch. I'm watching them both.
And that will go off the near sideline for a Beekmantown throw. Amber Liberty, the head coach of Saranac since 2021, taking the reins from Mary LaTemplio, herself a few decades as the skipper of this Saranac program.
Who I played for.
Michelle didn't. You went to the Final Four with her, right?
2 years in a row,
yeah.
Oh. Amber and I were teammates.
I thought so. Steele works central, finds the feet of Hagedorn. Now the other Hagedorn. It's simpler this year for you North Country soccer fans. Only 2 Hagedorns on Beekmantown. We're down from 3 last season. Now near side for Steele. Jillian Hagedorn, unrelated to Carly and Olivia, playing at the Division III level at Russell Sage. Along the near sideline. Over the head of Miller. John Chapman, the head coach of Beekmantown since 2020. 2 sectional titles. He's the head coach of the boys program for about 12 years, from the 90s through the mid-2000s. Steele with another throw into Purrier. Settled by Gilligan, who turns on the Jets. Nice to see a Gilligan run, dispossessed.
Yeah, that's Lily Brown, future Cardinal.
Committed to play for Whitney Ferrari here in Cardinal Country. Worked off the sideline. Nice step there defensively by Steele.
But I know our camera probably doesn't have I should bring my phone down. I'm really impressed with the crowd here. I mean, it is unreal. It is on the hill all the way down past the end of the field. And then you probably got 30 people to the right on the ledge there. This is like a regular season game. I think it's great. Great for these girls.
Hagedorn into the center circle where Conroy lay in wait. There's Carly Hagedorn up the right side. She'll get the touch. Sends it forward. Nobody home for Beekmantown. And forced off the sideline for a deep black throw. A couple of subs will check in for the Spartans.
trying to see. It's tough with the Spartans out the numbers, right? Trying to figure out who people are. I'm going to see if I recognize face. I recognize a few for sure. But, certainly one of them missing tonight. And then as they get into the season is 𝗦𝗡𝗘𝗥, and it sounds like she still is on the mend. Actually talked to assistant coach Pastine, and she said she's waiting to get an MRI and has been for a bit. And until she has that done, they really don't know. It's just unfortunate, right? I mean, she is only a sophomore, but I mean, there's a girl who's got a chance to, get into college because of athletics, right? And it's just going to be sad if she has to sit a year out for sure.
Yeah, she sat out some of the season last season as well.
Yeah.
So young.
And just, really good player. All the sports she was the point guard on the basketball team, was amazing.
Yeah, she did a really good job.
Back for 𝗦𝗔𝗦𝗔𝗞 here. She was a high-impact player last season.
Yeah, she had a great freshman season. She fit right in there.
Now a good opportunity for the Spartans. It's
There
a
it
2-on-2 through ball pushed ahead. One of the Liberties working up the left side. A shot. Svensson knocks it down. Still it's loose in the 6. Addie Steele will clear it away. So the first real test for the Beekmantown keeper, and she picks up a save.
You saw Brown certainly knows what to do with Liberty in the wing, right? Just throw it ahead. You saw her go get it.
I think that's Elise Liberty who just took the run.
Yeah, well, I think they're both quick.
Yeah, sure.
Well, there's a good ball, too.
Reese Purrier.
Another very fast person.
Speaking of speedy underclassmen,
Yes.
works toward net. She has an open look, and she
nice
scores. 3-1 Beekmantown. Reese Purrier finds the back of the net.
Well, I think kind of to the point.
3-0. Yes, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead, Michelle.
No, she was correcting my mistake. I said 3-1. It's 3-0.
Well, we've talked about nothing but the speed. Obviously, they're very good players, but transition for these two teams is going to be lethal, whoever they play. Yeah.
So Beekmantown making a couple of substitutions here, getting some fresh legs onto the pitch. I'd assume we're approaching the midway point of the first half, somewhere
Yeah,
around it at least.
I'll check in with my former American Legion baseball catcher, Jerry Kowalski. Tyler, see if I can get an update.
That must be where he learned his patience, Jeff, trying to catch our curveball.
No question about it.
Saranac will control off the touch. Near side, Addie Rankin with the challenge for Beekmantown, forces it off the sideline. Does go out off of Rankin. It's a Saranac throw in their final third.
See if Coach Claire knows. Who keeps the refs are keeping the time, right?
Claire Saeed in her second season as an assistant coach here at Plattsburgh State. Works with the goalkeepers, including Desiree Dubois, the Northeastern Clinton graduate. And Queen City FC player for head coach Michelle Barnes. Through ball looking for Conroy, another Queen City player. If we play that game, half the roster for both teams will be Queen City alumni. Alumnae, I guess I should say. Hagedorn again finds the foot of Conroy, but again just too far. If you're just tuning in, it's 3-0 Beekmantown. There's a long shot placed kind of side of the net, and it's picked up by Addie Castine. Mile-high punt, but not deep, settled by Steele, about 10 yards across midfield. Saranac will win it back. Here's Liberty. Time for her to shine. She has a trio of defenders to work through, and she will. Pinches it off to the far side, rolls back across the center line, finds a Spartan foot.
Now, I don't know the C and D schools probably as well as I should, or even some of the Bs, but with some of the graduations, you mentioned Megan Berto, I got to feel Addie Castine maybe towards the top of keepers in girls soccer this year. Certainly someone to watch.
Certainly in the league, I would agree.
Yeah, Plattsburgh, Peru, Beekmantown, they were all seniors, so all three have graduated. So all the Class A besides her.
I would say, Lula Fendler of Osable Valley, who has 1 year left, is probably the best goalkeeper in our league. Yeah, she is incredible. Beekmantown defeated Osable Valley 2-1 last season. I think Fendler had 17 or 18 saves. It was something absurd.
Yes.
It was like a hockey score.
I believe last year, Barnes, that was senior night.
It was down at Osable Valley,
The one
actually.
there, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
No, we did play them for
You
senior
did.
night.
See?
Yes.
I'm not
Yeah, we
totally
did.
insane, Ash.
Past 2 years has been Osable. Battle in the midfield. Gilligan there for Beekmantown uses her imposing frame to win the ball. Striding up the left side is one of the JV Eagles. I believe that's actually Rankin is near side. Who's up top here, Michelle? Number 24 for
Emlyn Burrell.
Burrell. There's one placed toward net, and once again gobbled up by Castine. So obviously a 3-goal cushion here. Kind of want to pick both of your brains, Michelle and Ashley. How does this change your approach if you're Saranac, obviously, but also if you're Beekmantown? We know 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗥 of the English national team would put 5 in the back right now, but what's your thought process? What's your approach with a big lead early?
Well, first of all, I think that 3 is the important number. 2 is never enough.
Yep.
3 is definitely where you feel like you actually have a good cushion, like you said. So I think it'll give an opportunity to play some of these other girls, leave some starters in, mix them in a little bit, but give them some experience in a finals.
Ashley, do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Anything to add?
I agree with that.
Do you have a choice? But Ash, is there and Michelle's are also, again, it is an exhibition. You still, I'm sure Coach Chapman, obviously Coach Liberty as well. You want your girls to maintain structure and keep working on the things you want to work on as you come into this game, almost regardless of the score, yes?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Beekmantown definitely doesn't want to lose their composure right now. And then Saranac doesn't want to get defeated at this moment either.
Yeah. But I got to think, considering Beekmantown's a lot of their regulars, some great experience with the younger Saranac girls, just to get on, just to play in the speed, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a big adjustment going from JV to varsity.
Yeah.
It really is a big adjustment.
And especially when so many girls in varsity so young, right? I mean, yeah. Just that save, Ash. Come on, I need you to be my biggest fan here.
He played football, not used to using his
Don't
feet.
be Megan Berto and be mean to me, all right?
Bounces back across the center line, settled by Liberty.
As Tyler remembers her making fun of my shoes on her way off her last softball game she ever played.
Well, you know, if you're going to wear sandals, you can't do the socks too, Jeff. It's a faux pas.
I thought Crocs and socks was in.
No comment. Back across the retention line of the lacrosse field. Still on a Saranac foot. Trying to work central, but stabbed away by Carly Hagedorn. We mentioned both Hagedorn twins committed to 𝗦𝗏𝗘𝗥 College in Beverly, Massachusetts. Beautiful campus.
Here comes the quarterback.
Near Gloucester. And yes, 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗥 is indeed coming in for Saranac. A couple of subs for Beekmantown as well. One is Tori Bump.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what Amber does with 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗥, because she was such a solid piece of that back line, but she certainly has skills to play further up, right? Now that she's older, so certainly a flexible piece she can use for sure.
Beekmantown's quarterback 𝗦𝗔𝗡𝗢𝗡 was just taking a run as well. I expect to see her in the match here relatively shortly. It's a deep Beekmantown throw-in into the far corner. Working parallel to the end line, it caroms off, and the Eagles have won a corner kick.
One thing Beekmantown has too is size.
Yep.
Brianna Gilligan, Lizzie Burnham, the Hagedorns, you know, they've got skill to back up their size, but you can't teach size.
Right. Yep. Well, it's almost like the Saranac speed, right, Michelle?
You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Addie Rankin with service into the box. It's off the side of the post. She'll get her own rebound, sends it back into the mixer, but it's behind the net off the end line for a Saranac goal kick.
And sorry, like chuckle at Amber all the way down to the end line, and Coach Chapman is kind of hanging out the bench. I just
Amber should wear a Fitbit.
It just I want to get a lapel mic on her one game, Tyler. What do you think?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Delay. We need to do the extra cough mic.
You're going to need a 7-second delay on that one. Yep. Gilligan back for bump. Works center of the field. Hagedorn back for Gilligan. Nice give and go here. Gilligan through to the left side. And just able to keep it in.
Ball.
Tees off from distance. Settled just outside the 6 and now cleared out of the penalty area. Liberty v bump near side. Jeff has the perfect view and will be into the Saranac bench for a Spartan throw. Unofficially, Beekmantown leading in shots on goal, 5-1. It is 3-0 in favor of the Eagles.
This is, I wish I knew about this league earlier. I mean, this is just great. Now, Michelle, I guess the boys don't have, or just not something as, if I say formal as this, is that?
No, I believe they do, but I actually think it's at Beekmantown.
Okay.
It's held there.
Okay. I mean, I think this is, again, I'm just keep looking at the crowd. I'm just really, it's great. It's great for local sports for sure.
There's also been a modified summer league in recent seasons organized by John Chapman and Ryan Lucy, the varsity coaches at Beekmantown.
That's great. That's great. Well, that's how you build programs, right?
Absolutely.
There's the future Cardinal.
Brown works central, now center round Gilligan to open Spartan feet. The Eagles' back line converges. Foot race up the far side.
That's Ireland Ryan.
Yes.
Great softball player.
I've been watching her the last 2 weekends at Glens Falls.
Excellent softball player.
Great shortstop.
Sub comes in here for Amber Liberty's squad. And it will be a Beekmantown goal kick. Hagedorn to take it. She'll go short on the restart to the feet of Burnham, out wide. And the pass just a bit too long for the Eagle up the far side. Saranac throw in the attacking third. Imagine we're probably inside the final 10 minutes of the first half, I'd guess.
Yeah, Jerry comes over this while. See if I can find out.
3-0 Beekmantown if you're just tuning in. It's a Section 7 Summer League final between Beekmantown and Saranac.
16.5 we're at.
16.5 were, okay, understood. 16.5 remaining in the first half.
Sorry, Tyler. I don't know if that's remaining or played.
That would be remaining at the high school level.
Okay.
We count down, not up.
Okay.
Yeah. Thankfully, because counting down makes more sense.
You know better than I would, for sure.
We also stop the clock, unlike, the World Cup, where they had infinite stoppage time, and then we sit around wondering why we're still playing.
Nice
anyway, ranking up the far. Don't let me pontificate, Jeff. Ranking into the box. It's saved by Castine.
It's another nice long ball there.
Yeah. Great run, too, by Rankin.
Yeah. Now, is she up from JV? Is that Owen's sister?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
She's going to be a sophomore.
Okay.
School year.
Settled by the aforementioned. Now Liberty with a touch.
There you go. Send it up.
Shuffles it near side. Great read by Emma Briette.
Yeah.
Turn the corner here. It's off of Briette. A deep Saranac throw. Olivia Miller checking back in. Is that Kylie Garrow entering as well?
No, that is Charlotte Fox.
Charlotte Fox entering as well. Doesn't help that we're quite a ways away up here on the roof of the Plattsburgh State Press Box. Punched ahead, a long shot.
Yeah, I'm listening to Coach Liberty, and again, she's telling her younger kids, just play, just have fun. I mean, this is a great experience for them, right? You're not in a sectional final, you know what I mean, and get used to the speed of the game. Yeah, I think I love this league. Like I said, wish I knew about it a little earlier.
Long punt from Svensson right to the foot of Rankin. Now back for Olivia Miller, fresh in off the pine. Miller surveys her option, short pass off to the right side, sent into the box, and once again met in transit by the Saranac goalkeeper.
I know it's just, this summer league game, but I'm looking at Addie. I almost feel like she looks more confident, even just right now.
Both of these goalies are named Addie, Jeff, so I'll apply that to both of them.
Addie, well, yes. Addie, I understand the Beekmantown Addie had to wait her turn. Right? Addie Cass, almost that Megan Burdo, right? Back between those for 4 years. I guess Megan was 3, right?
4.
She was
4.
4.
Yep. Took over from Michaela Schofield ahead of the 2022 season.
Ashley, I'll get a message or something about that I got that wrong. You watch.
Yeah, she came up as an 8th grader. She played when Michaela was hurt.
Yep.
One game.
Wow.
had her debut. She didn't touch the ball.
It was a Saranac late game, right? And we won like 13-0 or something.
She didn't
Yep.
touch the ball.
I don't know how I remember that, but I do. Off the near sideline, settled by John Chapman, a former college soccer player here at Plattsburgh State for a time, in fact, under Coach Chris Waterbury. Originally attended Springfield College, birthplace of basketball down in Massachusetts.
I think Coach Liberty's looking at her girls too, like, I think we'll be running a lot. I see a lot of girls coming off huffing and puffing.
Gilligan works central for Miller.
Oh, good ball.
Sent ahead, but the offside arm comes up, and that will disallow the opportunity for Beekmantown. A couple more subs heading to the table here for Beekmantown. I'll guess Patnode for one of them, Sophia Patnode.
And actually, my niece, Zoe Barnes.
Ah,
Ah. She looks like a Barnes.
She does.
She does.
She favors the Barnes side for sure.
one out of the back of the midfield. Beekmantown on the attack once again. They lead 3-0. They've got about a dozen minutes or so left in this opening period.
I feel like Saranac tightened it up, though, right? I mean, you know, they got those three quick ones, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're adjusting.
And with you know, Addie Castine, Tyler in goal. If you're Saranac, if you can keep shots outside, that's probably what you're looking to do, right?
Right.
Yeah, let her do her thing, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we always say that on defense. You're welcome to give up a shot. If it's a shot that's savable, go ahead and give that shot.
Right.
You always call it a defensive win.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of working with this defense for the last several years, so it makes me proud when they do something like that.
Liberty with a nice through ball. It twists its way past Tory Bump. Now on a Spartan foot, but just too far ahead, nobody home, and easy work for Hagedorn to clear it away. Out to Patnode on the far side. Miller tries to work through the gate, but it's met by, looks like Liberty, working in the center of the midfield.
That's a good ball, yeah. A little too far. That's what they need to do right there with the speed. I'm assuming that's going to be their game.
I think ideally they want to find somebody in that midfield to send the ball up to Evie.
Yeah.
Good ball there, yeah. Good settle. Turn the corner.
Saranac still in control. Beekmantown challenging. Work toward the center of the pitch. And now ahead. Lizzie Burnham with a nice shield allows Svensson to scoop it up. Quartet of Eagles waiting to check in. Sent ahead again for Patnode. She tries to track it down. Great run.
Very good run.
Sophia's mom, Kristen, is one of the athletic directors at Northeastern Clinton. Settled by Hagedorn along the center line.
No.
And once again, it's Miller. On a string for Gilligan. She waits, corner of the penalty area. Miller up top, tees off. Would have been good for 3 on the gridiron, but it's over for a Saranac goal kick.
Ash, I might make more of this than I should, so tell me if I am, but you obviously came back to a team that lost 2 pretty good players, right? The Hagedorns, Olivia Purrier, they lost you guys, right? Is there a mindset, do you have to do more, or is it just, hey, let's just play the way we play? Again, I may be making more of it than I need to, but I'm just curious.
I think that they just need to play their game.
Yeah.
Like, they just need to do what they're doing and communicate well and work hard, and they'll be fine.
Yeah. And obviously for Olivia and Carly, they were pretty primary targets, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, right? But just always curious, you know, for the seniors, you know, not that they were second fiddle, but you get what I'm saying, right? You weren't the leader, and now you got to step into that role. How do you keep
Yeah.
not putting any added pressure on you, I guess.
Yeah, it takes a unique individual to be a great leader, and I think that this year they're definitely going to have some big shoes to fill.
Yes.
And
Well, I don't mean to cut you. I think you just hit the nail on the head of the biggest loss from the Beekmantown seniors, right? Was that leadership?
Yes.
Who do you look at to kind of step into that role?
I think the Hagedorns, they're going to have to step up big this year and take care of the younger ones, as we did that as they were younger.
Yeah.
They've been those underclassmen before, and now they're going to have to take those younger ones under their wings and, help them out. And then Rihanna will be another great leader out there on the field.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I got to refer to right when you lost McCaslin and Parliament, right? You guys had to step into that kind of, hey, it's our show now. So I was always curious the mindset. Does Coach Chapman help with that too, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Kind of settling you guys down, yeah.
So after a Saranac offside, it'll be a Beekmantown free kick. Carly Hagedorn to take it, one of the incoming seniors for this Beekmantown team. Pat Node flicked back to Hagedorn with a negative pass. Now out for Miller. Of course, Olivia's older sister, Sophie, part of that great class of 2025, now plays here at Plattsburgh State. Collision in the penalty area. Back upright.
Also Queen City.
Also a Queen City alum. Was she a national champion?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
She had the winning PK.
Saranac throw deep on the far side. Both of these programs have produced so many college players, not just the Division III level either. Grace McCaslin, obviously, at Division I. City Myers was Division II, as is Peyton Parliament and Megan Berto this coming season. A whole host of Division III athletes as well.
I love the footwork on Liberty.
And off the far sideline for a Beekmantown throw-in.
Well, it'll be fun to watch these two tangle. It's unfortunate that I played twice in the regular season, right?
Yeah.
Something tells me we're going to get two pretty good games, these two up on the field. Just a lot of interesting matchups.
Beekmantown and Saranac, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, both in Class A. It's the first time since 2022 that these two schools are in the same class.
Yeah, we were never so happy as to see them leave.
Yes. Just as NCCS is feeling this year.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Saranac defeated Beekmantown in the 2021 and 2022 sectional finals. 2018 was Beekmantown over Saranac in the sectional final as well. 2013 it went to penalties. Saranac won in penalties.
No, I don't know how he remembers all this, Ash. In case you're curious. This is what he does all the time. Wait till he throws out the SAT words and I ask him who nomenclature is. Or it is impressive, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy.
If I had a life or death trivia game, I would choose Beekmantown girls soccer as the topic.
That's great.
Off the far side for a deep Beekmantown throw. The whole bench taking a run here for Beekmantown. Little pass back to the feet of another Eagle. Now work through far side into the box, cleared away. Back out to the lacrosse retention line where it's settled by Steele. Out for Olivia Hagedorn. Cuts to the left side. Great opportunity. Shot goes just wide.
You know, and speaking of Class A, we had Peru and PHS earlier. I don't know if you guys noticed, but unfortunately, as you may know this, Violet Berry tore her ACL or MCL. She's going to be out for 9 months, apparently.
Terrible.
She's going to miss the entire basketball season. Obviously, we know what kind of a basketball player she is. It's just breaking. I mean, it's the same thing with Brooklyn Tompkins last year, right? It's you just because you don't get those years back,
No.
right?
Only good thing is she's not a senior.
Yes, 100%, 100%. But my God, and a crushing to that Peru basketball team.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, now Reese Drew will have 5 girls on her every possession.
For sister Bella, though. Bella's
Yeah,
great
you're right,
also.
Bella. And then Ilana Trumper's a good shooter. So
Yeah.
Coach O'Connell will come up with something, I'm sure.
But yeah, it's devastating. And it's happening more and more. It's so sad.
Yeah, yeah.
𝗦𝗢𝗛𝗢𝗡.
Yeah, well,
You know,
God.
she'll miss this soccer season. She'll be back next year.
Rihanna Gilligan, of course, as we mentioned.
Yeah, I just feel for her.
Anyone.
Yeah.
Shayla Zenick will handle. Brought ahead for Miller. Rolls over her foot. Patnode with the touch.
There's Lily. Yeah.
And dispossessed by Lily Brown. Right now, Beekmantown with a pretty young 11 out there. Saranac, I think, may, for the first time this game, perhaps have a size advantage, although as I look at the back line, I'm not so sure.
They've been pretty young all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're playing hard, right? And
Hagedorn along the rug. Steele has it stripped away. Quick shot, easily handled by Svensson. So another question here for you, Michelle and Ashley. You've both coached and played in this Beekmantown defense a lot. And this Beekmantown squad as a whole, right? The year-over-year return, right? Culture doesn't graduate, all of those sentiments. What do you think is kind of the secret sauce for Beekmantown in staying competitive every year and holding the same standard of excellence, especially on the defensive end, and just producing these incredible strikers like Grace McCaslin, Peyton Parliament, Reese Purrier, the Hagedorns? What is the secret, do you think?
I think playing in the off season is a huge contributor. So they're just getting so many more touches on the ball than when you just play in the fall. So repetitive, I think that's a huge advantage. And as far as the defensive end, it's kind of the same thing. You know, you might move a new person in there, but you're learning the same skills. So, and we've focused a lot on our defensive line moving as one unit. And, you know, year after year, drill after drill, it's amazing to watch how they become one. They really do.
Yeah, I think trust is a big part of it too on defense, because once you work with each other, you have to know that, hey, we got your back, and if you mess up, don't worry, she'll be there for you. And communication's a big key to the game too, for any position really.
Yeah, for sure. Communication is key. When you have a strong leader out there too, somebody especially in the center back position where, you know, Sophie Miller played, she could control the whole line, which was great. And now you've got Lizzie Burnham into that role as well. And you need somebody that can guide them, pull them up, you know, get them out of the back. And fortunately, it's worked over the last several years. I mean, we were allowing less than 4 shots on goal per game last year. I think it was 3.2 shots per game was our average.
And it might have been less than that in 2024.
Yeah, actually,
It was a little. I knew you would know that. I know you asked me both years for the statistics on that, but
you know, when it comes to the defensive line, I take it very seriously. So yeah, but it still was low. It was just over 4 shots per game versus 3 shots per game.
and off the near sideline, just past Barnes.
Ash with you and sorry, the older Purrier, right? Graduated? No. Yes.
Nope.
Who else on the back line that graduated?
Oh, Natalie Stone.
Oh, Natalie?
Yes. I'm gonna have to come up with a new nickname, right? I've got no more cleanup crew.
I know.
You guys were impressive back there.
Oh, thank you.
That's why I always said your goalie wasn't that good. But I really hope she's
I know,
listening.
we made her look good, didn't we?
And
She spent more time talking to me on the end line, I'm telling you.
That's the end of the first half. Beekmantown in front 3-0. An early goal in the first 2 minutes of the contest off the foot of Carly Hagedorn. She picked up a brace just moments later to double the advantage. Reese Purrier knocked in Beekmantown's third tally. That is where we sit after 40 minutes of play. Beekmantown 3, Saranac 0 here in the Section 7 Girls Soccer League, Summer League, I should say, final.
So we'll look for some filler here while we have a minute. I'm going to, since I'm not up there looking at the screen, so I can remember our sponsors. Of course I can remember our sponsors. There's one called Ashlind Construction. I don't know, Ashley, you know where that name came from? I don't know where that came from.
Yeah,
but,
I have a very good idea of where that came from.
but you know, Michelle, again, I've thanked you many, many times, but for helping support us and Ash, we're going to miss you, like all your seniors. I've said to every one of you, right? Like the first PSN senior class will be always special to me. Obviously, Dannemora Federal Credit Union, who's just been a big supporter of ours since day one. Criss Hay and Anna Channel at DFCU. You First Credit Union as well. Shelby Englehart's been a great supporter. Lomanto-Provost Financial Advisors has stepped up this summer, really helped us follow the Lady Mariners and some of the, the softball and obviously the baseball with the Mariners as well. Adirondack Health, which, God, I wish I could send Brooklyn Tompkins there and see if she could get looked at. But Adirondack Health, again, really the leaders in sports medicine and health in the North Country. They're in Lake Placid, Saranac Lake, Tupper Lake. Who am I forgetting? Don't tell me. Criss Consulting, of course. I was going to say Steve for last, the best for last, right? But obviously we thank Steve Criss. Everyone thanks Steve Criss for everything he does for local sports. And obviously he is a very knowledgeable and helpful individual. If you're a senior and you're looking for Medicare advice or the right plan or what have you, go to Criss Consulting. Steve would be more than happy to take care of you. Who am I going to be embarrassed I'm forgetting? Oh, Casella.
I was just going to give you a hint and say it's the one with the creative phone number, Jeff.
They're always everywhere. So I think it's almost like no, they've, again, been with us from day one. Rebecca Porofsky is been a big supporter. So we thank Casella Waste Management. Obviously, they're a big Plattsburgh State partner. I think, Tyler, you and I have talked a couple times about, them stepping up to make women's hockey, right? Women's basketball.
Men's basketball, women's hockey are free of charge, courtesy of Casella.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
You still hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So, obviously thank you to all those folks for helping us. And as I try to say as often as I can, we want to be out doing as many of these games as we absolutely possibly can. Tyler, you've heard me say I'd like to be doing 3 to 4 games a week this year on Potassium Sports Network, across all sports, obviously. And the best way to support us and help us do that is to support our sponsors. With your patronage, with your thanks, they are the lifeblood of what we do. We wouldn't be here without them. So, again, we thank them. And like I said, if you can support them, you're supporting us and supporting these kids and helping us give these kids a spotlight they deserve for sure. So, just want to thank them. Tyler, go ahead.
So after 40 minutes of play, the score, Beekmantown 3, Saranac 0. The Eagles, with a few early chances that they converted on, they unofficially lead the shot on goal tally 5-2. Michelle, Ashley, what really stood out to you? Obviously, Saranac kind of rallied back there. They controlled more of the possession in the latter half of that first period, but really it was a Beekmantown-dominated first 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think that Beekmantown has a lot of returning starters out there. I really think that they were just making their connections early, hitting their runs, making those passes, and they were just able to score early. Saranac, they're doing a great job. There's definitely some young kids on that field tonight, and they showed halfway through that they can play with them. So I think they just got to come out in the second half and continue to do what they were doing at the end of the first half.
I think that Beekmantown's quick start definitely helped them, and Saranac definitely rallied back throughout the middle of the game there, and both teams just need to keep doing what they're doing.
So I think we'll take a quick break here. You're watching the High School Girls Soccer Summer League Championship on the Potassium Sports Network.
I always knew I was going places. While my friends went off to college, I went to work with a company that's helping me grow. At Casella, I'm getting my own education. I'm getting ahead with company-paid training and earning my CDL to become a professional driver. My career is starting debt-free and focused on the future. I didn't just say no to college. I said yes to a path to put me in control of my future from day one. With Casella, I'm setting myself up for something bigger, for a career I can be proud of, doing work that helps my community. They told me I'd miss out, but the truth is, I'm exactly where I want to be. That's the power of hard work. Visit Casella.com/hardwork starts here to take control of your future today. Good pay, good people, good life. Casella.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
We're back.
And welcome back here to the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse Athletic Complex. A 3-0 Beekmantown advantage after one half, and we are geared up for the final 40 minutes of play here this afternoon in the Lake City. A warm summer day, temperatures in the mid-80s today. We're down in the mid-70s. Mostly overcast skies, some rain showers early here, and that screeching noise is quite overwhelming. It's yours, Ashlind?
When I do this, yeah.
Oh boy, Jacob, could you? Hold on. We'll figure that out.
Hold on.
Oh.
Do it slowly.
Oh, jeez.
They're broken. I don't know what to tell you.
I can do that, Jacob.
It's not my fault, guys. Like, they just keep
It's not your fault, Ashley. I don't know what that noise. Into the near corner, Reese Purrier trying to track it down. It will roll off the end line. It is an Addison Castine goal kick.
Charlie, I got Randy Lozier down here.
Mr. Treasurer looks phenomenal tonight, Jeff. You should tell him that.
I might, if he wants to get on, give some thoughts about the upcoming season, but I might ask him if he can.
That'd be great. Just working on Ashley's headset here, having a little problem.
It's an exhibition for us too, Tyler.
It's a Beekmantown throw in near side. Olivia Hagedorn will toss it in, looking for Lucy Conroy. It's stripped away. Spartans converged. Back out to the top now for Olivia Miller, and that will be saved by Castine. Sounds like a rocket ship's about to take off.
I have no idea. If you want to come over and use my email, I'm not talking.
So one back in the midfield and sent ahead. Here's a good chance for Conroy. She has one defender to beat. She sends it through. It's off the foot of Addie Castine. Rolls out to the near side. It'll be a deep Beekmantown throw-in.
Mr. Lozier.
Sure.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Our county treasurer is here. Jacob, up to you if you want to spin over here for a minute. But
Jacob doesn't have a headset. But...
season? Yeah. How's the official situation? I know that every year we have some new officials.
Yeah, so we are starting our classes next Monday. Right now we have 4 new ones. We picked up a couple during the summer. We did some summer games with them, so they've got a little bit of experience coming in. Looking very much forward to that. Adding a couple officials is always a good thing. A lot of our officials are getting to the end of their careers, so we are looking to replace some of those with some younger people. So yeah, we're looking at least 4, and there's only one soccer officials organization now in Section 7. There used to be a North and a South. Now we service all of Section 7 with one organization. So we're going to have meetings in Plattsburgh, Peru, and all the way down in Scroon, so we can try to get some people from the southern end. So that'll be a positive.
Yeah. First of all, thanks to Michelle Barnes who joined us. I found out about this league and this game. I think this is great for Section And for the Section 7 players, I mean, I can't believe the crowd. I mean, it's really impressive.
Well, first off, Coach Barton is a great advocate for Section 7 athletics. I think she had a great mentor. I'm joking, Michelle.
My dad, he's great.
I'd say that she learned everything from me. Actually, she knew exactly what to do. Everything I did, she did the opposite, and she was extremely successful. So kudos to that. As far as this league, amazing. This was started years ago, probably about 7 years ago now, by Coach Tom and Coach Franzi. Sure. Coach Franzi, and they started this year, and Whitney took over for them as the head coach here at SUNY Plattsburgh, and she has continued it. So between her and Claire, they've done a great job continuing this, and what a great crowd tonight. What a great crowd.
I'm going to join putting that in.
Sure, go ahead.
Michelle and Ash, if you guys, Randy's got a earpiece in now. I don't know if you guys have questions for him. Hang on 1 second. We're getting it in there. There you go. Okay, I'll make sure we got it. You guys got me. So yeah, I don't know if you have, hang on. We're fighting with it. You got it?
Yep.
All right. If you have, can you hear all right?
No, it's staticky, but
Yeah, it is staticky, but you can tell. But yeah, I mean, Michelle or Ash or Tyler, any questions for Randy?
So you talk about a lot about the officials' initiatives, trying to grow your roster of officials. What are some of the ways that people who are interested can get involved? Who do they contact?
Tyler. So the long and short of it is that if people want to get involved and like, hey, listen, I don't want to get into the varsity level. I don't want to get into, getting yelled at and everything like that. You can actually start at the modified level. We actually have positions for different sports, like in football. We have people that can do the lines, the chains, the down marker. We have that. We have people that need to do the clock. So there are plenty of ways to get involved in Section 7 athletics without having to do the sectional final. We'll start you off, slow. If you want to start doing some games, great. If you want to be on the sidelines and just help out and be support, that's absolutely acceptable as well. But we could always use more officials, and we'll definitely give you the training. And you're going to get paid to exercise. Apparently, I haven't done enough on the field lately, but yeah, you get paid to exercise, and we go around your own schedule.
Great to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
left them silent, Randy. You left them silent.
Hopefully, more people do get involved. It's definitely, they're underappreciated, and I mean, you can't have games without them. So,
well, Coach
nice.
Barnes, you're exactly right, and my feeling is this: there's three things that you need to have an interscholastics athletics game. You need the participants. Without the participants, you cannot have a game. You cannot have a game without the coaches. And you cannot have a game without the officials. If any one of those three are absent, you can't have a contest. We found out that even though administrators are extremely important and we definitely rely on them, we can actually conduct a contest without having them. And we found out during COVID that we can have plenty of contests without fans. So the three things that we absolutely have to have is we have to have the players, we have to have the coaches, and we have to have the officials. So I agree. I'd love to get people out here. And if anybody has any desire whatsoever, please reach out. I would be more than happy to get you started.
Sounds great. Thanks, Randy.
And again, we're here with Randy Lozier, our county treasurer, but also the director of officials for Section 7. The word was mentioned. I don't want to ruin your night. Can we ask you about football?
Sure.
And just where things stand? I know it's been a hectic couple months for you guys.
Yeah. Obviously, first and foremost, it's about safety. And I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed that Sable doesn't have their own football this year. And if it passes the merger, it'll be merging with Peru. And Ticonderoga make a very difficult decision to drop their varsity and to only have JV. With that said, first off, I can tell you for a fact that Ticonderoga, really agonized over the decision because they had close to the numbers, but to sustain a full season in football, you really have to have a larger roster, and they recognize that. And they also didn't want to have to forfeit later in the season because that really puts a crink in everybody's schedule. Mm-hmm. And they did it early enough in which we can try to find them oppositions for the bye weeks. We've talked to people. Pat Kelleher's done a great job. He's reached out to Section 2. We've reached out to Vermont, trying to find their schedules and see who has buys. Perhaps they'd like to come to us, perhaps even if we have to go to them. But, we want to keep the schools that have football right now, we want to keep them busy. We want to keep their weeks full. But yes, unfortunately, it was done a little later than what a lot of people like. But I really do believe that both schools made the right decision given the numbers. The safety is absolutely paramount. And, going to the end of the year and not having enough kids, that's going to hurt the other kids on there. And then you could potentially lose more kids on the football team if, they don't have a good experience, number one. And number two, if they get hurt. And if they get hurt, so, the more fatigue that sets in, the more likely they're going to get hurt. So, unfortunately, yes, that is the decisions that were made. But I do believe that both were correct, especially given the numbers and the situation they have.
So, Randy, Sable's going to be given the opportunity to play with Peru. What about the kids from Ty?
So, at this time, the merger has to be accepted by Section 7. Okay. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't, but again, I'm not. I don't actually have a vote on that.
Okay.
But they're going to be playing with Mariah likely. We're trying to make that happen.
Okay,
that's
like
putting
great.
The Yankees and the Red Sox together.
I'm going to tell you right now, I would take Derek Jeter, and I'm going to say this out loud, and I would take Mariano Rivera. But besides that, I don't think I could take any Yankees. And I know a certain couple people one person upstairs is a Red Sox fan, one's a Yankees fan. I won't tell you which is which, but Tyler, I really appreciate you. And yes, it is. But that's a possibility right now. It has not set in stone. Has to go through the school boards and everything. But hopefully it works out that nobody doesn't have a place to play, and everybody does have a place to play come the fall.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So schedule. Any couple weeks, a week, TBD?
So we're actively working on it. Right now, instead of trying to rework the whole schedule, we're looking at doing buys. So then that way we can look at those weeks directly, and we can try to see if we have a Section 2, Section 10, Section 3, or a Vermont school that could possibly fill in those gaps. That's what we're looking for right now.
And coaches have been, I assume, cooperative and up for it, and it's got to be tough on them, right? The other.
And sometimes they don't ever want me in front of a microphone because I'm not good at the publicity part of this all the time. Are there some people that are a little, down in the dumps and a little upset about it? Sure there are. But again, my big thing is always it's about the student athletes. And yeah, we may have worked hard. Yeah, we may have gotten some stuff in there. But the bottom line is you want to make sure the student athletes are safe. And in this case, they made the right decisions. And yeah, it was a little late, but again, it's the right decision.
Last one I want to keep in. I want these guys to go back to the game. Golf moving to the fall.
Yes.
Thoughts on that? I mean, obviously better conditions for our North Country athletes for sure.
Sure. So 20 years ago, I was an advocate for putting football in the spring and moving soccer to the spring and putting baseball in the fall. And the rationale is really simple. Like, you can play football in a little bit of wet weather. You can play soccer in a little bit of wet weather, but you can't play baseball when it's pouring rain. It's a safety issue. Now a kid's throwing an 85, 86 mile per hour fastball. We got a couple of them in our area that can do it. Now that gets wet and that ball comes off and now it's going into someone, that's a safety issue. I never won that battle because the North Country, sometimes they don't know that there's actually schools that are above Albany. But with that said, yes, I think that the CVAC made a decision to do golf. MVAC golf is still going on in the spring. So some people aren't aware of that, but we are doing boys and girls golf in the fall. It has been widely well received. All the people that were in it did agree to it. So there was an option of someone said, hey, maybe someone want to join the MVC if not. But the way they have the schedule built up, we'll have a couple matches in early. And some schools allow dual participation in other sports. Some do not. So I think this will help the ones that do and don't. So hopefully it'll work out for everyone. The first thing that people talk about is the number's going to go down for other sports. Well, people talked about that with flag football. Flag football has exploded in this area. And my feeling, still is that if the people want it, it sounds cliche, but if the people want to, give it to them. If we got more kids playing a sport, that's great. That's less kids sitting at home, less kids playing on the video Xbox and everything else. I don't know. They still have Xbox. I don't even know.
Ashley, I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
They do. So Ashley has confirmed there's still Xbox. I think my Nintendo 64, we still have that someplace put away.
Well, Randy, appreciate the time for sure.
As always.
Enjoy the rest of your summer.
And go Red Sox.
Go Yankees. Go
Tyler,
Yankees.
I can't deal with that.
Guys, have a great night.
Thanks, Fred. Appreciate it, dude. Always. Thank you.
Thanks to Randy Lozier, the Section 7 administrator, also the Clinton County treasurer, but the assigner of officials up here in Section 7. You just saw a Beekmantown corner kick that resulted in a shot high over the crossbar. Goes out for a Saranac goal kick. We've only seen one shot on goal here in the second half, which unofficially has about 27 minutes left in it. We've only seen one foul called in this game. Here's a good opportunity for Olivia Hagedorn. Puts a spin on it and scores. So Beekmantown finds the back of the net once again, this time from Olivia Hagedorn. And that's the first goal of the second half, and it makes it 4-0 in favor of the Eagles.
Ash, is that the equivalent of a slam dunk for Olivia Hagedorn? I don't think he's going to miss that ever.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
I credit the Saranac team for really just working the rear ends off, right? I mean, shorthanded from a skill level for sure, but yeah, I appreciate them being out here and working as hard as they are.
One thing about a Saranac team and an Amber Liberty coach team is they're always going to work hard.
Yep.
That's never a question.
And they're going to be in great shape.
Yes. There's a long kick deep into the attacking third of the Spartans. Addie Svensson has seen a little bit of action in the second half. Spartan goes down there, no whistle. He was playing advantage. Now the whistle blown. The second foul of the game and the second against Beekmantown. It's been a pretty easy day for the officials. We were just talking about officiating. Saranac free kick about 5 yards or so in from the sideline.
Lily Brown.
Brown to take it, playing on her future field. Lofts one in the air, mishandled by Svensson. She dives for it and will cover it up about 8 yards out. That was a dangerous opportunity for the Spartans. Svensson was able to knock it down, and then she had to dive forward to pick up the loose garbage on the rug. And that Saranac player still a bit lame after that collision that resulted in the foul.
Brian with some good defense there.
Another Saranac throw as the sub checks in.
Couldn't have asked for a nicer night for this game.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful. With the last couple of weeks, right? Well, I'll take it. You expect it to be 90 and humid, right? Knock on wood, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
It's only going to rain the next 4 or 5 days consecutively.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Tyler. Thanks for raining on my parade.
Well, my garden needs it. So.
Yes. Subs check in for Beekmantown. One of them is Addison Rankin.
And Allie Owen.
Allie Owen as well. If you couldn't tell, we don't have paper rosters for either of these squads, so we're playing off of memory and familiarity with these two squads. Thankfully, we all have some.
Like that's the young Saranac kids, right? There's like 5 we know. I feel horrible, but trying them whenever we can.
Hagedorn looking for Purrier up the near side. Reese is the younger sister of Avery Durgan, who had 13 goals and 10 assists in a Cardinal uniform. She was a member of the class of 2020 at Beekmantown.
There we go. Send it. Oh.
Long ball sent ahead, too far. Svensson picks it up at the top of the 18 and clears it away.
That's Emmeline Burrell.
And Burrell, again, just too far. And it's scooped up by Castine.
You know, I get so entertained by Coach Liberty. I haven't been eavesdropping on Coach Chapman over here at all. Tyler, see what I can pick up for you.
Loose ball, far side. Very youthful Beekmantown back line.
And folks, don't be mistaken. He's coaching the entire game.
Yes.
It's just, like I said, the different styles crack me up.
He's always thinking.
Yes.
I've talked to Chapman on the sideline before, and he has not heard a single word because he's been in such deep thought. He's very analytical. I think that's his biggest strength. Is he's very good at visualizing the field and, you know, what chess piece will fit where. I think that's really his biggest strength. A master tactician when it comes to personnel. I'm not saying that because he gave me my start in sports media either.
I would say, I wish I didn't hear anything you'd say, but then we wouldn't have a good broadcast. So I'm not going to jump on that softball, Tyler.
Off of the end line and sub both ways here. Unofficially, about 22 minutes left in this second half. We have kept a timer. You can see it on the bottom third of your screen. The clock is stopped only once in the second half. It was for the 𝗦𝗢𝗙𝗢𝗡𝗥 goal. A joust for possession near side. Purrier's in on it for Beekmantown. Comes near side once again. And it's off the end line for a Spartan throw. Good to see Eric Ryan in attendance here tonight, sports editor of the Press Republican.
Eric's here next to me. Sure, he's. I know he had a nice 2 weeks, right, back home in North Carolina. And yeah, I'm sure that I'm trying to get you an earpiece here. You can talk to Tyler if you don't mind. It's all the less I don't have to talk to Tyler. So, and then actually Coach Barnes, Michelle's up there, and Ashley Barnes is for this. So here, take that for me. You should hear Brian Watts do play-by-play, Tyler, when I'm trying to do this. He calls me the human delay of game. All right. You got it. Go ahead, Tyler.
Aaron, great to see you tonight.
Yeah, I'm pleased to see you guys out here. I was wondering if anybody was going to be here for the. Is this the championship game, right?
It is.
Yeah, and so it was nice seeing you up there. I was like, "There's Tyler making his calls. Where's Jeff at?" And then you're down here on the field.
Well, I know, Eric, you're a lot like me, and if you're anything like me, you've been thinking about high school soccer since about February. But I think we've gotten to the point in the season where we are officially on the doorstep of the fall campaign, and that's a very exciting time in the North Country.
Yeah, I actually was thinking today how in like less than a month, Shazy hosts their Frankie Garrow and Jan Davis Memorial tournaments, and that's when the games really start to count with all that opening weekend.
You'll get a lot of that.
Okay. But no, it's one of those things. It was like I was covering girls lacrosse for a little bit of all things to cover around here. And Lizzie Burnham, who plays for Beekmantown, I was like, "You got to be ready for soccer." She goes, "Can we just play?" But no, it's great. I mean, I always say I was talking to shoot, I can't even think of who I was talking to, but I was telling we were having a conversation just saying how soccer in the North Country is just like a hidden gem. Like nobody who out from here knows about it, thinks it's so great, but once you get here and you witness it and see like this and see the crowd, you just realize it is awesome.
The crowd has been the thing. I've mentioned it probably way more than I should, but I mean, I'm really impressed with the number of people here. It's like a regular season game.
Yeah, and I think Amber said like she's missing some of her starters, but I mean, it's letting these girls just play and stay active and not just sit around and eat McDonald's and watch TV.
Hey, I like Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. There we go.
Michelle, any thoughts for Eric?
I actually just spoke with Eric the other night.
Yeah, because I was trying to get in touch with John, and so I was like, John probably he sees a North Carolina number and goes, "Who is this?" And I was like, Michelle knows who I am, so she was my middleman to get to John. But yeah, I'm actually going to talk to him and Lizzie after the game for a little side story, and then talk about this because I talked with Whitney Frary on Friday just to kind of highlight. Because everybody knows about it when it's in school, but nobody knows.
Couldn't agree more. I mean, thanks, Michelle. Let me know about this game, and I'm like, "Oh God, this is amazing! I wish I had been here during the summer just to do what you and I are doing right now, just see what's going on, talk to the girls." And
well, I'll tell you, I talked to Whitney, and I said, "When do the girls play?" And she said, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, from like the week after Regents all the way to now. And I'm like, I'd love to have known soccer was being played because I love soccer.
Yeah, I know that this is great. Yeah, like I said, the crowd, the beautiful night, obviously, right? Perfect weather. But we were saying, and again, yes, technical sure, but the two games, well, maybe more than two games with these two this year, they're in the same class, are going to be pretty interesting games.
Must see TV on Potassium Sports Network. There we go.
I appreciate that, Eric.
Yeah, no, it's. I always try to highlight. I always tell coaches, I always try to highlight games that are the big draw. That's not the football Friday night, the football on Saturday, and that late season game, Beekmantown Saranac, could determine who's going to be the top seed in A. You just don't know, and it's going to be pretty exciting.
And then if last year's any measure, you thought, Beekmantown PHS, and here comes Peru. So you never know, right?
You don't, and Peru's got all their pretty much outside of like 𝗦𝗘𝗙𝗢𝗚𝗛 and their goalie. I think they're working a new goalie, and they're going to be right there. And I mean, when you got somebody like 𝗬𝗚𝗛𝗡𝗅 who's just sitting there in the forward, anything's possible for you.
Yeah. Ashley's biting her tongue up there. Sorry, Ash. I couldn't help it.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah. I'll still be there covering you guys like always when the season starts.
Hey, she has 2 sectional titles, so it's okay.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
Mom. I like that. Yeah, go Eagles.
Yeah.
That's right.
Anyway, well, Eric, thanks for joining us, dude. It's so good. I feel like we're back now that I see you.
Yeah. It's when I saw you walking up, I was like, "Oh, here we go." The fun
feels normal again.
Exactly.
Thanks, dude. We'll see you on the sidelines.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Tyler.
Always great to hear from Eric Ryan, the sports editor at the Press Republican. He made a great point when he mentioned the popularity of soccer in the North Country. I've long argued that soccer is our sport up here, which is a controversial opinion, but 15 state championships at the high school level, 10 from the Shazy boys, 3 from the Shazy girls, the PHS boys in 2015, and the Osceola Valley girls in 2021. Appearances in the Final Four almost every year. It is certainly a stalwart presence on the Section 7 calendar every single year. And from all the way down in the mountain towns of the MVAC to up here in the CVAC, across all 3 divisions of the Northern Soccer League, it always draws a crowd, no matter where the match is held.
Yeah, I agree with that, Tyler. When you get out of Section 7, for most sports, we just can't compete. It's just the way that it is. But with soccer, we've been to enough regional contests where we know we're in every game. It's amazing how far it's come.
Michelle, is there any... If you had to put your finger on something, is it just maybe more opportunities for kids to play in the off season?
It is. It's the opportunity to play, and there's several clubs, different clubs. There's Queen City, there's Plattsburgh Football Club.
Oh, did we see lightning? Maybe.
Jerry Kowalski's just halted play. Players are exiting.
Thundering.
Oh, thunder and lightning.
Oh.
Well, an electric performance here in the Summer League Girls Final.
So let me try to assess you what's going on. I think they're going to put the girls in the tunnel, maybe. Let me see.
I feel like it's probably safe to just end the game here. I think we have
There's
about
only
15 minutes left.
left.
It's 4-0 Beekmantown. We'll see what they decide here.
But then again, you have 2 coaches who never want to
Looks
end.
like they're just lining up.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like Addie's.
Yeah,
I think that's it. They're calling it.
So with that, the Beekmantown Eagles are the girls of summer in 2026.
Oh,
or
right.
maybe not.
Right.
John and Renee now.
We're waiting for
Chatting.
Amber. Amber's talking to Jerry. Yes.
Yeah.
They're gonna end it.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So
I think it makes the most sense, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I love
100%.
it. Give these girls a hand. This was just great to watch them play. I'm gonna try to grab a couple folks, and Jacob will try to do it so you can find me in the camera. Let me check with the coaches.
Jacob, tilt over to where Jeff is.
He is.
So quick recap for Beekmantown, 4 goals today, 2 from Carly Hagedorn, 1 from Olivia Hagedorn, and 1 from Reese Purrier.
Burnham, I guess. Yeah.
3 first half goals, 1 second half goal. Your final score 4-0 Beekmantown. The game suspended due to inclement weather with 15 minutes and change remaining in the second half, but certainly with that 4-0
Just
advantage,
quickly.
it was well
Here's
over.
right here. Come here. We're on television now. There's no more of the iPhone days are gone. Come on over here. And I'll tell you what, grab, and you can talk to, if you want to put one of those in yours, either of you share them. So you got Tyler. Don't worry, I cleaned them. You're good. Oh, you don't want the questions? Right. No, you're good. Don't worry, please. I mean, look, they can't decide. Ashley, what were we saying about the new leadership you need on this team now? Look at that. Ashley would have said, put it in your left. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, I mean, this is great. I didn't even know about this league until thanks to Ms. Barnes yesterday and heard this game was going on. I think it's awesome. I mean, talk about the opportunity to play in the summer as your Beekmantown team, right? I mean,
I'll go first. Well, it's a super great it's a super great opportunity to get our feet moving and get back together and get our chemistry moving again and just get excited for the season that we have to come.
Yeah, obviously it's great to get everybody together because we see how much potential we have as a team, and it's great to like play together and get those games down. That way, when you're in season, it's not like, oh no, my first game, but really you have some practice under your feet. That way, everybody's ready to go, and just building our team chemistry as well.
watch this. I got a 50-50 shot. Olivia. Yeah.
It's also really good because a lot of our players, we play different sports, so it's good to all come back together and get some soccer in our belts again. And especially like this helps us get in shape because this is the hottest it's going to be in the summertime. Like, especially when we had a 4 o'clock game, like this is the hottest it's going to be. So it just helps us get ready for the season.
With Ashley up there, we talked a lot about the transition, right? You had Ashley and me and those guys. Like, now you guys are the older girls, right? Is there a different mentality, or is it kind of just like, hey, just play the game we play? And then for the younger girls, this has to be good for them, too, to get an opportunity to play with you guys.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely mainly the same mentality because we are all a team at the end of the day, and we have the same goals, and we keep pushing our goals from year to year to year. So it's really just having our seniors be the leaders and show leadership, which all our seniors have done in the past. And it's just building up our team from the non-starters, the bench players, to the starters, just being one unison team and like having that good team chemistry from the lower classmen to the seniors.
What does that mean?
Yeah. I think what Carly said with the good team chemistry, I mean, I think this year we're all there for each other. We're going to support each other's backs. I mean, if one gets down, we have 5 others to pick each other up, and I think that's just really special about this team.
Yeah. And I'll let you add too, but I wanted to congratulate you guys. Obviously, you Endicott College, so congratulations. I guess I'll add to the question for you. Any of that, I don't want to say pressure, but maybe for the two, you take like, I don't got to worry about that now, and now you can go into the season kind of with an open mind.
Yeah, now it's nice because it's like that's like just the whole recruiting process is a long process, like constant nights, hours, emails, all of that. So it's good to like finally have it settled down and like out of the way, not having to worry about really like, clips and like film like that. You can just play and be out there and have fun and just be like not think about anything.
Well, ladies, so good to see all of you. I'm excited, jumping to the bed. I've had it with this baseball, softball. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Let them too. I didn't see the Beekmantown opening cheer tonight, but we'll get in the regular season. All right. I don't want to take you too far. Guys, thank you. Yep. Congrats.
So that was Carly Hagedorn, Olivia Hagedorn, and Lizzie Burnham, 3 rising seniors on this Beekmantown roster, and 3 players certainly that have a high impact for Jan Chapman's squad.
Ooh,
we're going to maybe get some other, but keep going.
So once again, your full-time score here today, Beekmantown 4, Saranac 0. The game was ended with 15 minutes and change left in the second half due to lightning that is increasing in intensity.
It's up to you. I think John was... Oh, yeah. Go ahead. I'll meet you up there, John. I'm just going to get Amber and those guys. Yeah, John wants to go up just onto the stairs. Maybe I'll try to get Amber and the girls coming out. Let me follow the Beekmantown crew. Again, the weather's kind of threw us a curveball here.
All right, I think Ash and I can go.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Jeff. Ash and I are going to take off. So.
Oh, you are? Okay. All right. Thank you both for joining. I just want to get them on tape here. They're going to send and Amber and some of the Saranac girls. Like I said, the weather, I think, kind of threw a curveball to everybody here.
For sure.
But thank you so much, Ashley. Good luck, and I'll be in touch.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Michelle. Tyler, you don't just hang in a minute.
All right, bye, Tyler.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Ashley, you did great, just like I suspected. That was a lot of fun. I had fun. I don't know if you had fun, but I did. When you watch it... When you watch it back on YouTube, you'll go, see, I sounded better than I thought. That's what I do every time. Every time. Thank you.
So if folks are still tuned in, feel free to stay with us. Game's over, obviously, but I'm going to try to get some interviews on tape talking about the upcoming season again. The Thunder Lightning kind of threw a curveball to everybody.
It's all right. We're not standing on the roof.
Yeah. You want to insert a couple seconds right here quickly? Yeah. Here. So, as I said to your girls, there's no more iPhone, John. So, we're see Tyler up there? Yeah. just quickly. Well, again, I was saying before, I've said this multiple times, I didn't even know about this league. Well, I texted you. Michelle told me, this is great. I mean, it's got to be, and you know what I love about it? It's the teams and their coaches. Like, there's so many rules. So just talk about that.
It's just such a great way to prep for the season. It's really the league to prep your returner JVs, varsity. So like usually we get them all in there. They learn from ideally they learn from the older kids, and they go hard and they learn what like good soccer is.
Yeah, we were talking about that, especially the young. It's got to be such good experience, the younger girls. Speaking of age and young, someone want to get some of the surrogates. I'll save preseason for a couple weeks. I'll let you enjoy the summer, but good to see you. And thanks again, and we look forward to the season.
You got it. We'll see you.
Thanks, John.
I think Jeff's going to grab some.
You guys still got me up there?
Yep.
Because I got static down here, but we're good. Who we got? Saranac girls don't look happy. I don't know if they're going to want to talk to me.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm getting off the roof. Jeff, you have a good time down there.
Come on, don't leave me hanging.
Somebody. Wow. All right. Yeah, wait till the regular season. Wait till All-Star voting. Anyway, I am here. You got me up there, Jay?
Yeah, I got you.
Just quickly, as you know, I just found out about this league right today. This is awesome. I just said to John, I mean, if not anything, it's your real teams with the coaches, and it's got and you tonight more than any, the younger. It's got to be such good experience for them.
Absolutely, it's been a wonderful season all around. It gives kids another opportunity. You know, some kids don't have the chance to play club and, do the things that a lot of them do. So it gives them a chance to come out, to be competitive, to play really good teams, and to improve. And they all get a chance that way. So when we go into it, yes, you want to win. Of course, that's the goal of playing. But on the same token, it gives them all playing time, and it gives them all a chance to prove themselves out there and to have fun and to get. So it's great. It's a great league to be part of. Yeah.
As I said to John, I'll spare you the preseason ramble for a couple of weeks. I'll let you enjoy the rest of your summer. But always good to see you. They're shutting the lights off on us. So excited about that. I mean, when these two in the regular season, it could be fun. So.
I mean, John is an amazing coach, and he always has, a top of the line team, and we're excited. Anytime that we can play competition like that, it makes you better. It gave a lot of my young girls a chance to get on a field and play competition like that, so they know where they're working, where they're getting. I'll be excited when we have our whole group too together, and I know it's going to be a great season. I wouldn't count my girls out. I'll tell you.
Nobody's doing that. I promise you that. We know better. Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Yeah, take care. All right. That'll close us out. Jacob, I don't know if you